Welcome back to another episode of Flying Sparks Garage. Aaron and I are loaded up. We got Maverick and Goose in their dog bed and we are headed out for another adventure. This week is Sick Summer and I've been asked again to be there to be on Freedom Plus's live stream. I go down into the pits and interview the racers and it is a really fun job and I am so grateful to the Sick Events and Cletus and the crew at Freedom Plus for having me. It's such a fun week, and I'm so excited that Aaron and the little pups are with me. As usual, life is an adventure, and we are taking y'all along with us.
So Emily and I are getting ready to head out for Sick Summer. We're taking the dogs with us, so I think the camper is a good option. Emily's going to be on camera the whole time. I will be hanging out with the dogs. I'll probably be on the starting line a little bit, reporting back to her, letting her know that so-and-so broke or whatever, so she can go get an interview from them in the pits. Normally we would take this camper, but I think it is time to move up, change to something else. This is a 2017 R-Pod, and as you can tell, it's getting pretty haggard. These things, if you've ever owned an RV, they are not built to last forever. I have a personal rule that after they're about 10 years old, get them out of here because I spend so much time in the shop, working, building stuff. When it is time to travel, I don't want to work on my little home away from home, if you will. So I think we're going to take a chance, buzz out of here, get on the road, and probably pick a camper up on the road and then sell this guy when we get back. I don't know, we got a couple that we like. We went and looked at them last weekend and man, they're just built so crummy and the prices have gotten kind of high, but we decided that since they are so crummy, we're just going to go with like a budget camper. But we'll see. We're going to go divert a little bit on our trip. We got a 14-hour drive, but somewhere about the middle, we're going to stop because we have one that we like the layout of.
We are currently 10 minutes from the camping world, to look at campers. Oh boy. That's the kind of place I want to shop. Somewhere with an American flag the size of a house.
I wish my house was that big.
That's true. It's just majestic. I can't stop looking at it. Like, so this is the unit we came to look at. They have, well, 3 of them. He said they just sold one of them today, which is great. It's a really cool little unit. There was another one that I really liked, the floor cleaner, that I was like, I didn't expect to like that. But Aaron is really about this one. I think we're doing it. These windows are badass. They're huge. Is there any buddy surprised that the model number has LS in it? I also love this.
I hope you like it.
It's got some Made in America parts on it. This is a cool new toy Aaron bought.
Yeah, Amazon got me.
That's pretty groovy.
I like it.
Okay, we just wrapped up this purchase, and Casey just told us something really cool. He's had his biggest day yet today. 6
RVs in a day.
Dude.
Did we buy the cheapest one?
Yeah, no. I sold a truck bed camper just like that.
Oh,
yeah.
We met those
We met
folks.
them.
They said it's like that one, but bigger, and they were so excited about it.
Yeah.
Kudos to you. You did an awesome job.
These folks are awesome. Thank y'all so much. Really appreciate it.
We had fun here. I'm just obsessed with this flag. When we walk out, the clouds are so pretty. The flag, I just can't.
Did you notice it changed directions?
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
It was winter when we got here. Now it's summer.
Oh my gosh, Aaron has him a new hook here. It's a real fancy hook, and it's got balls on it.
I'd have a 2 5/16 ball. The problem was my receiver, the shank was too small. So I bought this one because it's got a cool cleat on it. So I was like, well, I don't really need another trailer ball. I've got plenty at the shop, so I mean. But I don't have a hook, so justification.
This was a great experience. We had never bought anything from Camping World before. And their
we've
prices
never-
inside were really good. Like,
Yeah.
Aaron was like, I expected things to be really expensive in there, but it wasn't. They were very fair.
This is our first new RV purchase, so
True.
first experience was great.
Very good. Y'all know Aaron and cooking. He had to have this grill. Oh my. Gosh. He had to have the grill. He said, man, it's on sale for $25. I need it. Well, I need to eat the food you're going to make on it for me. So, yeah. You want to put your grill in your little storage area?
It'll be a tiny charcoal grill.
That's nice.
It's on sale for $35.
We got it for $25 actually.
25
Because we got 10% off because we're Good Sam members now.
Good.
He's adjusting all of his settings over here.
I just want to kind of see what the... Turn that down a little bit.
That's nice.
Yeah, I just don't want it to kick on all the way. Just a little assistance.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. Oh, it's midnight. We have 9.5 hours to go, and day 0 is tomorrow, and Emily would like to attend that. So we just had dinner, and the dogs are having their dinner, and then we're gonna get back on the road. I think we're gonna try to go 4 or 5 hours tonight. We've got a campsite that we prepaid, and they'll just let us come in anytime. So if I can keep my eyeballs open, we're gonna keep pushing on and get on down the road. So something on the short list is, I bought a straight hitch for this. I typically have a drop hitch on my truck, but that's a straight hitch. And this trailer is still sagging way down in the front. I don't like it. It's 2:30 in the morning, somewhere in Missouri, I believe. We found this little spot here at a rest area. It's kind of nice not being in the Peterbilt because these are always full with truckers. We found his little cubby. We are going to crawl in the camper and get some sleep.
Morning. It's 8:15. We got some rest and it's time to hit the road again. I think we have like 6 or 7 hours ahead of us. Yes, children, I said 6 or 7 hours.
Right.
This is when I really need coffee. I'm struggling with the little milk. Did you show them what kind of coffee we got?
Yeah.
We're gonna be boosting. As you can tell, Maverick and Goose are a constant source of entertainment on a road trip. The funny ways they sleep, how they wake up and roughhouse and then pass out again. They're just so funny. And I spend the road trip with the laptop in my lap editing, so it's nice to have something else to look at every once in a while.
We have found ourselves at Harbor Freight. We have a couple things that are extremely important. One being that truck is sagging like crazy.
Saggy fanny truck.
We need airbags on it. You know, that thing's set up for like off-road Baja type stuff, so it's got soft suspension. But also, we bought a weight distribution hitch at the dealership, and I said, don't put it on, I want to do it. Just put it on myself. I didn't want to wait on them, and I wanted to adjust it the way I wanted. So we're gonna run into Harbor Freight, get some tools. We're also gonna pick up a generator. Last trip out on the Peterbilt, our little diesel generator overheated, shut down on us. It's super loud, it vibrates a lot, and I just don't like it. So we're gonna buy one that hopefully fits in that compartment on the Peterbilt, and we can leave it in the back of this truck because we will be at Six Summer all this week. Emily will be working and the dogs will be in the camper. That's one of the reasons for bringing the camper, and they're gonna need to be cool. So we're gonna get a generator and get back on the road. So if you're wondering why I made that choice, I wanted something I could use between the Peterbilt and this trailer. More and more Emily's doing these hosting events, so we're on the road with that. In those settings, I don't have purpose unless I built a drag car, went out there, raced, and I think that would just convolute the whole experience. She's there to do a job, and I don't want to be a distraction to that. So if we're gonna have the dogs with us, we need our little home away from home so that she can get her job done. I can be in the trailer, editing, shooting, doing whatever I need to do and keep the dogs nice and cool and happy. And that generator's actually got a key fob remote on it. So if it's in that box on the Peterbilt or in the trailer, so we wake up in the morning, want to fire it up, run the coffee maker or something like that, we can just hit that key fob. So it's supposed to be really quiet. We'll see how it does. I was looking at buying a new diesel generator for the Peterbilt, and for a quiet technology diesel, kind of like what's on there, we're talking $4,000 or $5,000. This thing was $1,000. So we'll try it out. I bet it works pretty good. So fun fact for my fellow travelers, we are about to cross into Illinois. And if you carry a Freedom Stick and you have a license to carry that Freedom Stick, and you're out of state or coming into Illinois, you have to remove your Freedom seats and the Freedom seat holder carrier and lock them in 2 separate boxes. If you didn't know, now you know.
You remind me of Justin when you said that.
I didn't mean to, but...
road trips we go on where we drive thousands of miles across the country, you would think that I would just be like looking out, enjoying the drive. Well, I'm just staring at the laptop the whole time. I mean, if I was home, I'd be editing. So here I am editing. I spend so much time editing. If we're not shooting, I'm editing what we've shot when we're shooting, or wrenching, or whatever we're working on, you know? This job, this YouTube business takes so much time. You don't realize how much time it takes until you try to do it. I always encourage people that say, like, I've always wanted to do it. I'm like, do it. It's amazing, but it is, unless you hire someone, which we have in the past, and that's been great, but I just don't know what to do with my hands, and I'm probably too much of a control freak, because when I'm filming something, I already know how I want to edit it, and that's hard to communicate to people. Anyway, just do it myself. I need to delegate, but anyway, right now, it takes 98.25% of my time. It's a lot, but it's wonderful, and I'm thankful. So that's what we're doing right now. We're watching last week's episode over, and it's going to be posted today because today's Sunday, and I try to do uploads on Sundays. So yeah.
Yep, just out here on the open road getting lucky.
Yeah, exactly. It all just happens from luck, man.
Yep.
It just drops into your lap, just like being a dog. It's just easy. You just take naps. Oh, much to be grateful for, that's for sure.
So we're about 139 miles from Byron, Illinois. Getting to the end of our trip. I wanted to update you guys on miles per gallon if you're interested in a TRX Hellcat powered towing with 700 horsepower. We did about 15 the first 300 miles with no trailer on, which I thought was fairly good, you know, cruising 75 miles an hour, 15 miles per gallon, like I can get down with that. However, we hooked the trailer on. Trailer's 4,300 pounds, single axle. We're catching a lot of wind. We're like crazy wind. We just stopped and went in the trailer and it felt like it was going to blow it over. We were doing 8.7 miles per gallon, and the suspension on the TRX is way too soft to tow. It's got plenty of power, obviously. The transmission keeps it right in the perfect gear. It almost tows like a diesel. But we're going to need airbags on this thing, and the fuel mileage is pretty rough. We're going to be making the same route here in about 2 weeks in Optimus Grime, and it will be getting close to 7 miles per gallon. So we're about 1.7 miles per gallon difference between 45,000 pounds and this rig. So whatever it's worth, that's what we're dealing with.
Goose, we're almost there, bud. Maverick, we're almost there.
We are in the town of Byron.
4 minutes away. Mr. Truck driver got us there, dude.
Yep.
It's such a pretty evening. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah. There's Byron. Look, that's a pretty TRX. I'm waving at you. Oh, that's, how cool. That's Allison.
Nice.
Oh, that's Tom Bailey's wife.
Awesome.
I was like, dang,
Is that
that's
the
a
truck that
pretty
got
orange.
stolen?
I don't know. We just stopped at the Morris pit. Caitlin and Val were there. Steve was away, but we got hugs. This place is very quiet. Racing must have stopped because racers, there are still some racers here, but...
Attention racers and campers, anybody still on site? Concession stand's
Yes.
gonna close at 7:30. They've still got a few of those $5 cheeseburgers left. If you're hungry, missed dinner, had a long day.
I love it.
Down there, they've got $5 cheeseburgers and all kinds of beer and drinks and snacks as well.
So Vanessa, who's talking on the speaker right now, she is the manager of this track, and she's so awesome. I love her so much. So yeah, we ran up to the tower, got a hug from her, hugged a few friends out here that are still in the pits, but it sounds like we're just going to be setting up camp. We're going to stay at the track tonight in the camper and be here for a bright and early start of day one. It's gonna be great. Oh, hey.
What do you think?
I love it.
Like it there?
Yeah. I think it's beautiful.
Cool. Have a funny stew tonight.
A bunny stew. Oh my gosh. Hey, dogs. There's a bunny over there. What are you doing, little bunny? Those are so cool, dude. Heck yes. That's quality of life right there. That is nice.
We have owned how many RVs over the 25 years we've been together?
Gosh,
We-
8.
We had one that was gifted to us from Emily's aunt and uncle that was in pretty bad shape, a pop-up that was
Coleman
gifted
pop-up.
to them from her grandparents.
Yes.
And we loved it. We rebuilt it and used it, but we've had a bunch over the years, and it's always been a little hand
Manual.
crank on those, and then I upgraded to a socket, and always makes all this racket in the campground. It's embarrassing, and so
That was legit.
that's nice. Now it's time to put the slide out. We've got a slide on the R-Pod, but this one is much, much bigger. I dig it. If you're going to buy a smaller camper, like we always do, slides are really nice.
Awesome. Yay.
Really opens this space up. Be on the smaller end of the camper. I think this one's, I think the box itself is 17, 18 feet, but it feels plenty big. That's pretty nice. You can see our voltage right there. We're at 11.9. That was at 11.1 when we woke up this morning, because this fridge runs exclusively off 12 volts. Never had one that only works on 12 volt. Normally they'll work on propane, 110 and 12. And the dude we got it from said that it's got solar panels on the top. And typically with a lot of sun, that will actually keep the battery charged enough to run that fridge 24 hours a day. So let's go check in on the solar and see how much it's actually transferring. Okay, so we're showing 12.1. And there is juice going into the battery from the solar panel there. I don't know how to tell how much juice is going in it, but we got a fully charged battery, so that's good. This is the weight distribution hitch to try to relieve those springs on that truck right there. I'll be doing that at some point tomorrow. Emily's got a full day of filming and I'm not needed. I'm not hired to be here. I'm here for moral support and to see my friends and babysit my dogs. So when I get a chance, I will unhook this rig, get that weight distribution on, and get it fixed to where it is not such a drastic sag. It's not good right now. That suspension is just so soft on the CRX, which I absolutely love, but it was not designed for towing.
Hey boys, let's show them around. When you first walk in, the first thing you see is the dinette. And then you see the queen bed back here, along with the big fridge. It's a great size refrigerator. There's a big old freezer. We already have stuff in the fridge. My little lemon tea that I'm keeping cold. And back here, there's a little headboard with outlets, little inverter. These cute little lights that turn on, really like warm glow. Dogs. Both these windows open like this for breeze across the bed, which we did last night. It was great. Storage above the bed. 3 of them, magnetic shut, which I like. Then we have a corner pantry. Already have stuff in here. And then we have this pantry, which is great. Storage. Speaking of good storage, these are giant drawers that go up underneath the entirety of the seat. Big. That's really great. Here's the little bathroom, your shower, your potty, your sink, your mirror that has storage. Storage underneath. Great. Come on, Goose. Oh, buddy. Hit his head. And this is something I really like. This is what they call a double-double. It's a double size bunk bed. So this sleeps 4 people right here. So 4 people, and then if that turns into a bed, that's another 2. And that's another 2. So this dang thing sleeps 8 people, which is great. But really, it can sleep 6 with the dinette up, which is great. I like that. And another thing I really like about it are the big picture windows. Like, most campers don't have big windows like this. Yeah, that's awesome. It's a big old window. Goose, get down. We are going to try our awning for the first time. Aaron's very excited, and I'm excited too. Pushing the button?
Yep.
Oh, look at her go. They're looking at her. That generator is pretty dang quiet. Good morning on day 1 of sick summer. The puppy dogs just went outside. They're having breakfast now. Aaron's awake.
Come on.
His eyes are open. This is the first words that have been said in the camper this morning. There's a Goose. I gotta get myself together. We got a view of folks coming in the gate. Waste cars.
like it?
So yummy.
Gotta get fueled up for your big day.
It's true, it's gonna be a good one. It's time to start this day. We're locking the camper up. About to go check in with the crew. The live stream goes hot at 10 a.m. I'm usually filming before that starts, just to start having interviews and stuff for them to include. Let's do it.
I'm the assistant today. All right, so Emily's all tucked in over there. She's working, doing a good job, getting interviews. And something I have to address is I need to install this weight distribution hitch. They say they can take like 50% of the hitch weight off the truck, which would be really nice because the soft suspension on that TRX, it is not doing it. As soon as I put the trailer on, it sets down the bump stops and it sags really bad. I don't like it. So I got to the RV dealer with a 2-inch ball. That's a 2 5/16. The RV dealer did not sell a 2 5/16 ball for my drop hitch. That would also fit the shank hole size. So I ended up having to buy a straight hitch for it, which I thought would be fine. But actually this trailer is so tall, it still sags down the front. So I'm gonna get this all installed and get that trailer where it's sitting level and looks right behind the truck before we move to the next stop. People are gonna be racing here a lot of the day, but as soon as people get a good pass in, they're on. They're heading to the next track because they got to get there. These are race cars, and so a lot of the work happens on the road trying to get to the next venue. So I want to get this on, be prepared so that when everybody rolls out, I can be on the road with them. That's what I'm looking like. That ball I know looks really, really high, but keep in mind it was like right here. So we've raised it about 3 inches. It's gonna have to be high like that, which is shocking because this is not a small truck. That's on 35s. But this trailer, it's got leaf springs and big tires on it. And man, it's just shockingly tall. I've never owned a camper that tall, so we're gonna have to have it high like that because you'll be surprised how much this sags when you put weight on it. Ran into my first problem. Even though that is a large crescent wrench, it's not big enough. It won't go on the nut or on the top of the ball. So I guess I'm gonna be going to the hardware store trying to find a bigger crescent wrench just so I can get this ball tight.
That'll bring up another Ford Mustang. This is a little bit more vintage than the 80 model. Yeah, the sad part is I'm sitting here doing the math in my head. The 1980 model is 46 years old. Yeah, listen, I'm sorry. I'm just stating a factual piece of information.
Okay, so I got it tight. I went and got a pipe wrench. I tightened it at the hardware store because I wanted to make sure it was gonna work. So that's tight. Now I'm gonna jack the front of the trailer up and see if we can get this high enough. You know, it's a pretty big difference. So I want this thing hooked up, ready to roll. That way if I need to turn and burn quick, I can. So now that we got it on, before I put any weight on the truck, I want to set up these bars. It's got 2 torsion bars that go from there back to the trailer. That'll help me line up where I put the brackets on the trailer itself. And I want to tension those before I let the weight off of it. So I'm gonna do that now. Now with those on, we know exactly where the bracket needs to go back here. These are basically spring steel, so it's like a leaf spring. Just helps bring the back of that truck up. It's gonna make it ride smoother too.
That's much better.
That is so much better. Before, when you pushed on the back of the truck, you could tell it was on the bump stops, like it didn't go down at all. Now, we got spring back. When I push down, it bounces. That is the advantage of that weight distribution. Those springs in between there do a lot of the work for us.
You looking out the window, bud? I'm having a delicious sandwich. And I have Aaron here, and he's sweet. And it is so fun having the camper here, just to run across the parking lot and have lunch. And just, it's really sweet. I love it. All right, lunch has been had, and we are getting back to work. What a great first day.
I'm getting back to play. I just finished my work, so I'm gonna go watch some race cars.
I like it. I'm up in the tower while stuff's charging, and we're getting ready to see a pass from the sweetest dad here. He is Nick Cryer's dad. I don't know his name. He's Nick's dad, but he drives a milk truck, and he just ran a PB yesterday. So I just got to do a little interview with him. So awesome.
At 1. That was Charles Swindell and the really cool 53 business coupe. 1136 at 120 on the opposite side of the racetrack. That would be the right-hand side for Stephen Donahue in the Studebaker. I mean, how cool is that? You got a 53 model Chevy businessman's coupe and a Studebaker. Where else but right here at Six Summer? Now, you heard me talk about Nick Cryer and the fact that his family used to drive the Divco milk truck. And by the way, in case you want more icebreakers, Divco, standing for Detroit Industrial Vehicle Company. I think I actually impressed Emily Reeves with a piece of knowledge here this morning. I mean, I feel like I've done my job. This is a twin-turbo big block milk truck. As in, I say that like you could go to and get a milk truck with a twin-turbo big block. Yeah, please check that box. On the opposite side, the 1957 Chevy Bel Air. I mean, you want to talk about, again, a really cool pair of nostalgia classics on the starting line, and the newer of the two is 63 years old. Mike Hatfield, and look at the wheel stand out of the milk truck. Every single time the milk truck comes up, folks, I mean, it may not be the quickest thing out here, but I guarantee you Cryer has more fun behind the wheel of that thing than anybody else out here. 1084 at a skyscraping 126 miles an hour. Absolutely just putting on a show, and at the same time, he's also scraping the racetrack for the fine folks at Sick Prep.
Well, the dogs and I are on the road. We're about halfway through the drive today. It's a short day. I think about 110 miles. The hotel was actually only 56 miles away, but Emily's with the crew. She's filming, and I have chose to go ahead and do the route just in case there's that odd race car that's broken down and is not going to be able to complete the competition or the road trip, whatever, the week. If I see them on the side of the road and they need to ride back to their trailer, I can do that. Of course, I could not do that if they were still in competition. But if something catastrophic happens and their car's not going to make it, I could give them a buzz back to the racetrack. They can pick their trailer up, and it saved them some time and some frustration maybe. So I'm just kind of scooting along the route, checking it out, and it's easy peasy over here. It's a beautiful drive. It's sunny outside, about 78 degrees. So everything is good in my world. I assume it is in Emily's too. She's, just getting those interviews like she's here to do.
after we leave the track, we are headed for the checkpoints to do more interviews, and we still have the live view fired up, streaming videos straight to the Freedom Factory in Florida. On to the checkpoint to see race cars turn street cars.
There's Emily.
There she is. Somebody's doing burnout. What's new? We're doing pieces at the checkpoint, and I just saw Aaron drive through. That's awesome.
We reconvened. I picked her up at the last checkpoint. We're now in our hotel. It's very nice. We left the dogs in the truck because they're second-class citizens.
Tell them the truth.
But we're gonna go have dinner, and we didn't want them to be in the room, so they've got their own little home out there. But it's always a great day when outside your fancy hotel, there are people changing rear end or something. I was gonna make it zoom in to make this really cool, but I can't do it.
Yeah, they're working on something. They got the back end jacked up and tire off.
Yeah, I see the drive shaft going down.
Yep, they're earning it.
That's right.
It was an awesome day one. Day one is a big check off. It was very, very good. The live stream went smoothly as far as I know. Got lots of great interviews, a couple of great checkpoints at the end of the day, as y'all saw. So, yep, very good stuff. And it's time to go have a little bit of dinner. And then day two will be upon us.
Absolutely. And that hitch that I put on, so different. It actually has suspension again.
The smoothness.
Yep. It still moves around a lot because it's a loaded truck with soft suspension. But it's not bottoming out. It's not on the bump stops. And nothing fell off, so that was also a win.
Yay. Well, it is the beginning of day two. We got the luggages, and we are headed out to the TRX and the camper. It's gonna be a good day.
Well, we made it to the racetrack, day two. Me and the dogs, we're just hanging out. Got cars pitted on this side of us. I kind of parked, I got here before everybody else. I thought I parked far enough out. But on this side of me, spectators. On this side, it's all race cars, so it's pretty cool. Emily's out there hustling, doing videos, all the stuff she needs to do. And I just came back to feed and water the dogs and take a breath.
Just hanging out at the Peak booth. We've been doing interviews all morning, and so the gear had to be charged, and we just came to hug Brian. This is our main boss man at Peak, and he is amazing. Love him so much. And yeah, it is a beautiful day here at Cordova. Lots of cars, lots of folks, and it's awesome.
Attention to this. B group radials. B greens will close at 11:30.
Well, I've hit the point today where I'm at a checkpoint. This is like a biker bar, and all of the cars are cruising through, and it is so much fun. I love checkpoints. It's like seeing the cars race is one thing, but seeing the race cars on the street doing street car things is so cool. Day 3, done. Oh my gosh. Well, they're happy now. Oh, boys. Dang it. Yeah. It's a really, really rainy morning, and it's predicted to have thunderstorms most of the day. So we will see what today turns out as. Maybe very soggy and no racing. That's the way it goes sometimes.
But we are headed to the track anyways, just in case Emily is needed for the live feed. You know, sometimes they need more filler on days like this. But I'm not worried because I got a camper and a generator. And so when everybody's stuck in their little race cars, sitting at the track with nothing to do, I'm gonna be in my camper, chilling. So when it rains out, that does not mean you get to skip a stop. All these racers still have to come here to the track, get a picture with the track saying they were here. And then they've still got to do the checkpoint, the dedicated route, and get their picture in front of whatever, you know, monument, restaurant, whatever is on the list. So that's what everybody's doing. They're just circling through here, getting pictures, and moving on to the next checkpoint. And I think we're going to be right behind them. Just going to ease out of here and take it easy. There's no racing, so typically we'd leave at between 1 and 3 o'clock to go to the next track, and we're able to leave first thing in the morning. So yeah, we're gonna get into something.
Yesterday and for the live stream, and they're spending no money on lodging. They're $0 on lodging. They just tug their little camper along with them, and that is just such a cool way to do it. Now, they are sick warders, so they're not racing, but some of these racers are camping. Clearly, we have tents. There's a dude that has like a neat old rat rod, and he's got one of those truck topper tents, and I mean, yeah, it's so awesome. There's so many ways to do it. Your excuses of not having done this yet don't suffice. You need to make it happen. This is so incredible. Even like a rainy day, you're still a rainy day in a race car with your race car friends. It's awesome. And something on the live stream, just not.
We're not gonna do live.
Well, we are between checkpoints now. We waited for the Freedom Plus crew to get to the track to kind of make a game plan. So we shot in the tower looking down at the soggy drag strip, and they're not going live today. The live stream is canceled because of no racing. But we did film a little bit so that we could have some footage to put on the stream tomorrow. So the plan is, it's currently not pouring. It's very wet outside. The roads are wet, all that. But if we get to checkpoints and we have race cars there, we may end up doing some interviews there of just checking in with them and seeing how their race cars are doing on the street and the conditions that we have. So yeah, we may be doing some interviews today, but mostly what we're doing is just moseying between checkpoints and making the best of it.
Made it to the first checkpoint today. We did some filming at one of the gas stations. Let me get out of the wind. And Emily is back here filming some interviews for Freedom Plus. And I'm just hanging out, waiting until she needs a ride at the next stop.
Well, stop number one not only has brews, but it has delicious food, and we are excited about it. We didn't know what the second check stop was going to be, checkpoint, so we decided to eat here. Ha. Checkpoint, and the rain has paused for a second, so folks are out hanging out, chatting by their cars. Giant thanks to all the businesses that accommodate us as we're traveling through. One of the things we love is supporting all the local businesses, and it's really, really cool to dip into these places that are unique. Looking good, fellas.
It is a new day and it's sunny outside. We've got forecast around 10 o'clock for little showers to come through. It looks like it's going to be short-lived. Emily's out there doing her thing. She's with the camera crew, and I am in the camper with the little guys and a laptop and a cup of coffee. So as it goes, Emily is just way too busy to edit, and I've never edited anything. So as soon as she gets back to me with a text that tells me how to log into this computer, I am going to poke through iMovie, try to learn how to edit, and try to get this thing going, because it is now Thursday. We've got a drop on Sunday, and she is just way too tired in the evening. She can't seem to keep her eyes open. So looks like I'm gonna learn a new skill now. Ever in my life thought I was gonna be a video editor, but I guess if I can figure this out, I'm gonna be one. Well, Emily managed to break away. I had to charge some batteries and stuff like that. So, got a little quickie lunch.
Heck yeah.
And she's trying to show me the ropes a little bit on the editing. I did about a handful of things completely wrong, but I still got it done. So.
Oh, there's probably like 8 different ways to do it.
Yep.
So.
I'm figuring it out.
You're doing awesome.
Thank you. to checkpoint 1. I spent the entire morning in the camper editing. Got it figured out. Not sure that I have any creative talent, but I figured out how to hit the buttons. Now I'm just cruising. I actually just passed Emily and the camera crew. They were interviewing some people broke down on the side of the road. So we are just rolling. Tonight is the night that we end up back at the initial spot where we set up camp. We will be able to hang out at the campground, cook food, all that good stuff. So it's gonna be a great time.
I'm filming Aaron from the Freedom Plus van. There's the live stream going right there. Hey babe, what's up? That truck looks pretty dang good rolling down the road. With his little camper. Heck yeah. I like it. Aaron and them dogs back there. That's awesome. I love it. We are headed to the first checkpoint. Racing today was amazing. There were so many people with PBs, and it was so much fun to interview folks that were just reeling from the past they just made. That is just so much fun. And we earned that yesterday with having all the weather and not getting to race. Just so cool. I love it so much. And yeah, checkpoint number 1 is, I think it's coming up pretty quick. And then, yeah, got 2 checkpoints today. It's like 130 miles, 140 miles to cover. There's Aaron back there being a grandpa. I like it. Well, I'm back with my boys. Maverick, Goose, boys. Hey. Y'all ready? That's the key word is, are you ready? Oh my goodness. Characters. And the main man. he's put his work in today with the route. It was pretty windy. And now we're in cornfields. And we are just cruising. We're headed to the track, actually. We're not going to utilize our hotel room tonight. We're going to go to the track. We loved staying in the camper at the track, and that's probably what we'll end up doing next time and get no hotels, because there's a lot of folks that camp, and I think we really enjoyed that. So if we end up doing the live stream hosting stuff again for this event, or maybe even any other events, just like drag the camper along with us and camp. It's so nice. So we're headed to the track, gonna snuggle in for the night there, and then last day tomorrow. Tomorrow is a long day because we have the award ceremony and everything after the racing. So yeah, it's gonna be good. It was a great day though. Lots of great moments. We got racers coming in. They've made it to the track, which is such a good feeling after such a long week of travel. And Aaron and I are having cheese and sausage snack that someone gave us at one of the stops in Wisconsin, a fan, and he was like, oh, I gotta give you guys some local cheese and some sausage. Yum. And we're watching this week's video over. So it's great. And I have myself a little blood orange soda, little sparkling water, and we're happy. And look, that. He's happy too. Yep. And you did a great job editing, Aaron.
Oh, thank you. She's hitting a lot of buttons that I didn't know where they were. So she's making tweaks as she reviews my stuff. But
you did great.
It's okay.
I also love this window that looks out over these trees. It's so pretty. Oh, it's just so nice. Love. We are thoroughly enjoying our camper. So fun. This is what I was dreaming of when we picked that dang little grill up at Camping World. If you guys could smell this food cooking. Yep. The episode's coming together. Aaron's doing a great job editing. How cool is that? I'm not going to say anything about old dogs and new tricks. I'm just going to say Aaron's awesome.
Grill did not get the best crust. It wasn't quite hot enough, but they're cooked.
Oh my gosh, they look beautiful. First bite.
It's hard to beat charcoal. Not much of a knife.
I know. So good.
Just needs a little bit. Cow. Yummy. How can I look the most pitiful so they give me a bite?
Well, I'm leaving Aaron and the boys. Got my coffee, and I'm headed to the final day of the live stream for Sick Summer, day 5.
It is the final day of Sick Summer. Emily is already out there working, getting interviews, talking to people, and I think I'm actually going to watch some racing today. So I'm going to head over there. Doesn't start for another couple hours, but I'm just going to wander through the pits and hang out with some people.
So Cody Reeves driving the 2001 Blazer left-hand side. He's lined up with John Manning from the third gen double the right-hand side. Team, I'm real happy to be here. And he drives them down and managed to make it all the way back here to where we started. Another Rowdy Radio hot rod, the no-press design and sledge patina. 1982 model Ford Falcon. We got Garrett shooting t-shirts again. Folks, if Garrett wants to aim the t-shirt cannon at you, you need to put your hands up because he wants to send those shirts to enthusiastic people. You've got to tell him where to shoot him. Yep, if you put your hands in the air, he's like, okay, that grandstand may look a little bit more enthusiastic. Let's send him those way. There it goes.
Yeah.
Keep your eye on the needle on the left-hand side of the racetrack. Fryer likes to pull the wheels up in this one. See if he keeps it. Second gear on the opposite side of the racetrack, the Ford Mustang. At every stop. Once it's right here, and roll it in. Street line. Off and rolling. You've got a little bit of a pedal there in the middle. 675 at 218 miles an hour for Alex Taylor, and that will give her her first ever SICK event all 6-second tally.
Well, Six Summer is over. That's the award ceremony right over there. It's starting to rain. They got all the racing done right before it started raining. And I believe Emily is in that mess of people doing her job. So let's see if we can find her.
So this is not your average award ceremony. Usually we're all in the bleachers, and there's a PA system and everything, but this is very minimal. This is very quickie kind of deal. Brian Bolander actually just put a oh yeah, you saw the very top of him, an umbrella above me because there's a giant threat of rain. Like there is a huge cell coming up on us, so I think everybody just quickly gathered to get their awards, and then they're kind of trying to make it happen fast. Usually the award ceremony takes like 2 hours or more, so this is a quickie kind of deal, and this is a great ending.
We completed the week. Award ceremony was nice last night, even though it was raining and it was hard to hear because it wasn't our normal setup. It was still nice, seeing everybody excited. We are heading out. It has been a brutal week for Emily.
No, not that bad. It's been nonstop and intense, but
Yeah, she's tired.
it was brutal for the racers.
Yeah,
But- Yeah, I am exhausted.
she's tired. So we are going to scoot on home. I think the drive's about 14 hours. We're going to make it about 6 and then try to find a state park with pretty rocks, clear water, some trees to sleep tonight. That way we can get up and spend 2 or 3 hours in the morning walking around, hiking, and then we got to bomb it back to Texas because we only have 2 weeks before we have to be back up here in the Peterbilt, and our trailer is a shell of its former self. But it's pretty.
But it's red. It's not a white horse trailer anymore.
Yeah. So just checked the oil on the TRX. As I expected, it's great. Tires are up. Everything's hitched. Trailer's locked down. We're bombing down the highway.
Well, we have arrived after a lovely, I don't know,
Yeah, 5 or 6 hours.
5 or 6 hours. The dogs have just been, sleeping. And we stopped at a KOA because we don't have to rush home. We're probably going to get home tomorrow, which is Sunday evening. But if we don't and we get home halfway through Monday, that's okay. We've got work waiting for us. We're going to be excited to get back to the trailer, get some windows and doors in it, and
Yes.
aluminum polished.
Not only that, we have to put something in the trailer. I have made the executive decision that Garfield is no longer to be in that trailer. It is too heavy. It rubs the walls. It is madness. So we got to dig one of our other vehicles out of the weeds, I guess, and polish it up.
Oh my gosh. Well, I would like to think that we don't neglect our cars, but yeah, we do. Hope you've enjoyed this week's adventures. We are so grateful that what we do for our jobs is just film what we get into every week. And that is because you guys keep tuning in, and we're so thankful for it.
Absolutely. And if this particular video doesn't vibe with you, if you don't like what we're doing this week, stay tuned. We'll do something different next week.
It's so true.
But we want to do this for a very long time, so we are going to continue to do what makes us happy and film it.
That's right. It's been an awesome week. Special shout out to all of the sick folks, the sickos that actually do the event. It was so many wonderful people that we met and got to see, friends, new friends and old friends, and it's just so awesome. We're grateful. We will see y'all on the next adventure next week.